Hi guys, and today we are doing my build in Elden Ring, responding to this comment on the screen. Now, will I use a Night Comet, a Dualism Moonblade, Comet Azure, Loretta's Great Bow, Glintstone Ice Crag, Zaymor Ice Storm, Terra Magica, and Carrion Phalanx as my spells, as I am a Frost Mage, if you did not know. The first spell I like to use is Night Comet. It is a good rapid attack, and you can send this multiple projectiles. And the best thing about this is it's a night spell. So even if I get this person's attention here, and he is looking at me, instead of dodging away from that, he just tanks it straight in the face because he cannot see it, and it is invisible to him. The next thing I like to use is a thing called a Dualism Moonblade, which you pick up from the Cathedral of Manicelis, and it is a very good all-rounding weapon and does lots of damage to anything it does, and also gives you an added bonus to that damage if you hit it with the blade itself. The next thing is Loretta's Great Bow, and has the largest distance of any weapon or item in the game, which helps a lot if you are fighting something like that. The next thing is Glintstone Ice Crag. Glintstone Ice Crag is good for inflicting frost damage on somebody which is not expecting it, and also if a few shots on someone, it will get that thing. Zaymor Ice Storm, if you place it down, they will lower level enemies will instantly die, and also will immediately get the thing off on it, the extra damage off on it. Carrion Phalanx is an instant killer, and also Terra Magica helps you have a bonus. I like to use the Dark Moon Greatsword because that also lets you get this Ash of War on you, so you can get... God, this knight seems to be dodging a lot. But there we go, as you could see, we had the frost effects on it, and that helped a lot. And this guy here is out of the count. But I also like to use the Lusat staff, because that, in my opinion, is the very best staff in the entire game for what I like to use. Also, it is very good for damage purposes because it boosts every single magic spell by a lot, but it has no Ash of War. I also like to wear the Snow Witch hat because that helps a lot with a frost bonus, and also gives you extra magic damage on anything. And also the Night Comet is helpful with it being able to pierce through multiple enemies at once, going through people's shields, which helps a lot. And yeah, for body-wise, is okay to have whatever armor you would like, but I like to use the Ronin's armor to give me a little bit of protection, just in case something comes up to me and I want to get a little bit more distance, as I'm a mage. And the last two things are the Spellblade gloves and also the Spellblade trousers, just from the exact same step, by completing Roguire's questline, and they gives you a little bit of a magic bonus as well. Also, the Ghost Flame torch that you can pick up from the Lost City of Nokron, which I do mention in another video of where to get that. So check out our Nokron exploring video if you would like to see how to get that with the Finger Slayer blade. And yeah, now I'm going to show you a bit of these weapons and items against a boss. Before I show you the boss fight, I just quickly want to show you Comet Azure, which is the spell I was telling you about, which was Boss Killer. If I let this guy come down, Hello? This guy. Hello? Well, if I get something like, I don't know, Terra Magica, get this down, and then Comet Azure, that's what happens. That's what happens to its health bar. And I can just do it for ages and ages and ages. And yeah, that is what Comet Azure is. And now to the boss fight. So firstly, I will use some Glintstone Ice Crag to get a little bit of damage off. And already that does a lot of damage. Then you can get something like a Dueler's Moonblade. And that gets even more damage off, getting a lot of things going. Seymour Ice Storm you can get down just in case it leans into it a bit, and that is taking a Frost into it even more while he's in there. Now Nightmare Comet, he will not dodge because he cannot see it. And finally, if we power up our Dark Moon Greatsword and turn it into the Moonlight Greatsword, we will be able to destroy the boss with Frost. And that is how easy you can destroy bosses like that with these spells. And yeah, thanks for watching and have a great rest of your day, and good luck creating your very own Frost Mage build. Goodbye.